We've had the bounce, still hangs in the air, and we're underway at Adelaide Oval. By Jetta, Morton is on. Morton is running towards goal. Should gather the footy, should go in, and Melbourne will get the first goal of the afternoon.
That's a promising start for Melbourne.
That famous scoreboard, doing its stuff, so registering a goal. So, yeah, Morton, as Tim said, big day in front of him. So out of the centre, Broadbent, and Ebert, 150th game today. I reckon that's nice synergy, isn't it? A milestone match for an Ebert on this ground. Spectacular season in that grand final year of 07. Gee, struck that well. Oh. So an Ebert gets the first goal for Port Adelaide at Adelaide Oval. That rings pretty well. Bomb in forward. Green went to ground. McKenzie gets through and kicks a goal. So Melbourne get their second. He's kicked 10 goals in his last 7 matches, Banner. He's had a good finish to this season. He struck that beautifully. And Port's accuracy, okay here.
Across the ground, his centre half forward. Jones has got it now, 52 metres out. Takes the man on the mark on, kicks. This is close. I think he's got it. Nathan Jones. And Boak has decided he wants to take a kick after the siren.
You'd load up with a barrel here, wouldn't you? Go for the tour. Lay it across your boot.
Okay.
There it is. I reckon he's going for it too.
Okay. And he's got it too. Sweet as you like. That'll be a goal. As sweet as you like. Was it Charlie Sheen who got the last torpedo to go?
See on the left, just sets it up. West off good hands. He can play straight on, and he does. Well, the kick was tough for Shaw's. Ebert cleverly toe pokes it forward. Butcher couldn't quite. Frawley manhandled left, right, and centre. Port with a big chance now. Ebert's got a second.
Well on the ground though. Recovery excellent. Beats Garland, gets away. He's a powerful kick. Sends it long down towards full forward. Ebert. Meanwhile, Ebert at his third. Well, a famous name has come to the party this afternoon, no question about that.
Well done there by Trengove, and then Chaplin, and then O'Shea gets it stripped of him. Jetta's handball was a tough one for Martin. He's got some pace, Martin. That'll be some goal if he kicks it, and he has. So Brogan off a step, and for the first time, Butcher. First real touch today. He's become a cult figure in a very short time. Andy Warhol was onto something, wasn't he, early on? It only takes quarter of an hour these days. I reckon it'll last longer, though, for him. His first shot on goal was awful. That is a lot better, and it's going all the way. 6-2 to 4-10. That tells a tale. So Brogan wins that tap, though, and the ball going forward, and it's a goal, and it's Roden the man. He's been a good goal kicker, Roden, over the years. So that goal by Boak sparked something, didn't it? Right on quarter time. They've kicked 5 of the last 6, Port. So Butcher and also McDonald. Not many games between those two guys. Please, Bennett to Gray. And then Gray goes bang. And listen to the roar. Now, Bale loads it up and goes to full forward. Here is Green, Tim. And Chaplin took him out. It's good, so Melbourne get the one they needed. So they close the gap a bit here.
Trengove, he's been certainly one of Melbourne's best. Maloney, lovely stuff. Bennell. So Melbourne on the move now. Goes out wide, taken by Jetta, lobs it over the top. And the mark is held by Bates. It's back to 11. And this, if it's accurate, brings it under a goal. That's a pretty good kick. It's swinging, but it's good.
Close to the man on the mark. And it won't be a direct score from the kick, but the big guy's got it. Discussing the free kick. Jamar gets the goal. Melbourne lead by a point.
Plays on. Pumps it back inside the 50 again. Jamar is down there. Gets the crumb, Jamar. Hand passes to Maloney. Comes back to Howe. Jabs it across the face of goal. It's gathered by Jones. Trying to wriggle free. Jones will kick a goal.
Number 4 and 6, and that last year was Gaff and Conker. Both pretty good players, eh? So Gray did well. Motlop, well, he could go all the way now. Kicks it low and hard and kicks it through.
McKenzie, important kick. No, it's coming back. It's trying to. It's okay. He's got the goal. Good Roden has finished the season with a flourish. Comes in, kicks, goal umpire goes a long way, but it's okay. Woden's got 2, and a point separates these two sides.
Bent running. Now the little one was on to Shawls, and he decided to go longer to Butcher, but might get a second crack. Ebert did really well. Spins out and bangs to Westhoff in a contest. Takes a good one, Westhoff. And that's the Cornsey kick. That's exactly the angle and the distance. So he gets the goal. Maybe the target now to be Butcher and Westhoff. Westhoff's big fly. At the back, Martin will play it handball. Motlop, well, he spent it before he had it. Going off the ground. Now Broadbent's in the pocket. He's got a bit of time to work it through. Sweeps a long handball. Motlop cleverly done to Salopek. Oh, that's Motlop. And Salopek finishes it.
Use of the footy. Westhoff has it. Left half forward. Looks inside the forward 50. And Schultz. Hang on, we'll get back as Schultz comes in for the biggest lead of the afternoon and puts it through. A minute remaining in the term, sends it down towards full forward, uncontested. This can continue. There's one they need. They trail by 2 straight goals. Towards half forward, game of centimetres. Had that ball got out on the outer side, they had loose men Port. Now an opportunity for Jetta. Jetta drives inside the forward 50. Big pack. Trengove over the pack for Port. Comes to Howe. Well, it's not Howe, it's how many?
Away, kicks the ball wide to Martin, who should run on almost. No, goes over the top, does the right thing. This to square it up, and he's done it. So 84 apiece. Lop's going over 20 disposals for only the 2nd time in his career. 6 times he's been on 20, but only twice has he been above it. Admittedly, he has played deep forward a fair bit at times, not so much today. Well, another smother. Well, Tapscott's over the top. Gee whiz. Unbelievable. Motlop. Gee.
Side down by 5 points. Goes for distance. High ball. Schultz is there. Almost the mark. Gets the hand pass to Boak. Boak, the impossible angle. And he puts it through. And Port lead.
Contest.
He's kicked 2 very different goals today. The barrel at quarter time and that one there.
That was intentional, though. You see the way that he laid the ball across his boot.
Dean, it's just a really topsy-turvy contest. How are you seeing it out there?
Oh, it's a great game, isn't it? Oh, mate, it's something special. Look, mate, I think stoppage is the key. You know, goals are coming from stoppages, and you know, we had a couple of silly turnovers. Just getting in deep, keeping in our forward line, get some forward stoppages. That's where we want to play the ball in our half. So it's going to be interesting 15 minutes.
Good luck and enjoy your last bit of league footy.
Thanks, mate.
There's Pearce. He's got possession. Beats a couple. Goes down towards the attacking 50. Storming up the ground. Schultz in hot pursuit. There was Rivers. Hot ball comes to Ebert. Ebert finds a way through. Beautiful kick. And Butcher really sided today. 55 metres out. In he comes. Sends it on its way. They'll compete about 5 metres out and Westhoff. Someone look at him. Just make sure he doesn't go. They didn't. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. He probably would have kicked it from the set. But by the same token, there was a chance of maybe throwing yourself across that boot. He's got how many? 3.
It does take me back, Dennis, to growing up in Adelaide and those big finals we used to come to at this ground. And when Port won those 6 in a row, I think 3 of them were by under a goal against West Adelaide and Norwood. Oh, gone! He's going to kick a 4th, you reckon, Westhoff?
Wow.
Well, memory lane just turned into a highway quickly. But Port always won. They always used to win when you were here at the Adelaide Oval growing up. They won 23 premierships here, Port Adelaide. They've got 36 in total, but 23 on this ground.
That's spoken by, or it sounds like it was, a man who didn't barrack for them.
Norwood.
There's a bit of bitterness in there.
So Westhoff gets 4, starts the season with 4 and finishes it with at least that many.
Here, Bruce.
Trying to get the Viney vacuum going, and well, Brogan. I'll talk about that one for a bit. To Pearce, and then Pearce goes bang with a high one to full forward. It's going, and Loby's got it. It was a high draft pick, Loby.
It's the big boys, though, isn't it, that have really come to life in this last quarter. I mean, the mark, we saw that double huddle last week, the Viney vacuum. They went for it again, didn't work. Brogan read it well.
He's never kicked a goal before, Lobie. He has now, and you'd reckon they're home. He kicked a beautiful goal earlier in this match in the second quarter. This to keep the D's in the game. He struck it well. He's got it.
Now an opportunity for Rivers. Looks inside the 50. Sets it up. Green will fly from the side. And Green's taken the mark. He can win Melbourne. What a remarkable game. It's lurching from one side to the other.
So just a great match. A great match. The famous scoreboard says it all right there, doesn't it? 112 to 104.